I wanted to ask you about the red card for Buffon. His first red card in Champions League history, in his Champions League history, in perhaps his final game in the Champions League. I mean, it's a sad ending for Buffon to go out like that. Do you agree with Oliver giving him the red card, or do you also think the red card was a harsh decision?
Jeremy, depends what he said to him.
What does he have to say to him? What does he have to say? Tell me.
I don't know. I don't know. I was here watching. Depends what he's. I don't think he told him to go to that place. But even if he's angry, like he probably should be, you don't send him off. I don't know. I don't think. I tell you one thing. These other referees that I saw in the quarterfinals, they shouldn't be refereeing. And I think this one tonight made a lot of mistakes. After you give a penalty like that, 25 seconds to the end, what do you think the players, Juventus players, aren't going to say anything? Right. But what, you're going to send the goalkeeper out? You know what I mean? I think it was too harsh.
There was some contact when you looked at the slow-motion replay of it, so maybe that was part of it. And obviously some magic words were said. This is what Buffon said after the match on Oliver's performance. To give a penalty in the 93rd minute after a performance like ours, a tenth of a penalty, it means you are not a man, you are an animal. You don't have the emotions of a human being. Obviously, a lot of emotion speaking in that quote.
I think one thing, if it's a penalty, even if it's the 93rd minute, you got to give a penalty.
Right.
Okay? A penalty is a penalty. But like he said, he's saying 10% of a penalty. Maybe it's 50% of a penalty. You don't give a penalty if it's not 100%. You have to see the penalty. You have to see everything. You can't be behind two players because you don't know what's going on. And the penalty, like the action that goes on, you see in 1 second. We've seen it 600 times already. Right. He sees it in 1 second like that. Right. So you've got to be sure 100%. If you're not sure 100%, you cannot give a penalty.
And Buffon had the different angle because Buffon was in the front.
But let me say something. He's a Juventus player. Of course, he's going to protect his defender, right? It's not a penalty. What I'm saying, I'm not protecting no one. I'm here with you. I'm just saying, big games like this, red cards and penalties, you have to be sure 100%. You can't ruin games like this.
Right. Okay, with the call and the card, there was a good couple minutes delay before the penalty actually got taken. Ronaldo, calm and cool, and he hits this ball where, no matter if Buffon or Chesney's in the net, I don't think any goalkeeper in the world could get to where he put this one with the power and pace in the upper 90. How much pressure as a player are you feeling at this moment at home with the game essentially on the line? Listen,
those 5-6 minutes, he's got the semi-final in his hands because after he misses or he gets a penalty, after 30 seconds, the referee's going to whistle.
Yes.
So, or you're in or you're out. Phenomenal penalty kick.
It was a phenomenal penalty.
Phenomenal penalty kick. He is amazing. This guy is an animal when he's in front of the goals. He's a beast. He's phenomenal.
Would you call him the greatest player in Champions League history?
Well, he's showing you that. He's showing you that now. He's showing that he's... Listen, Jeremy, we see him every week.
We do.
Every week he scores, he fights, he's trying to score. It's just crazy. He's always there. The penalty kick, he's the one that headed the ball in. He jumps, what, 30, 40 centimeters higher than Alexandro. In the 93rd minute, he still got the strength to jump over a defender. He's phenomenal. There's no words that we can't say. We're lucky. I'm telling you guys, we're lucky we sing him and Messi. As soon as they retire, I'm retiring from TV.
Oh, okay.